Hello, hello. I hope all is well. My name is HING, and today is episode 10 of the live stream, and it's also day 30 of the SSSVEDA challenge. Yes, we have come a long way. So, before I continue, let's start with a little quote to get everyone going. It's simply, the quote is, "Don't ruin a good day by thinking about a bad yesterday. Let it go." Yes, just let it go. Cool. I shared with you guys, I had some things that randomly came up yesterday that I'm committing to just letting it go. No worries at all. And today will be an amazing day. So, I hope you guys enjoy the show. So two topics for today is simply some reflection on the SSSVEDA challenge and also hashtag OMADIM challenge. Looking forward to that. If you guys didn't know about what OMADIM is, it's 1 mile a day in May. So I'll be doing that challenge next in May. Cool. Man, where to start with the SSSVEDA? Let's talk about the learning vlogging period. I think that was huge for me. Think understanding that vlogging includes, like, you're talking about, you have to record, you have to edit, you have to post it, and then engagement. So engagement was the thing that I wasn't expecting. I knew editing was going to be long for me since I'm not a great editor. But engagement also ended up taking a good chunk of my time as well too. Whether it be engaging on just videos on comments on my videos, but also commenting on other people's videos, that does take a good level of time. So putting in time for engagement is huge. Like Gary Vee says, like whatever time you have, whether you're on your break, your lunch, whatever, just comment as much as you can, because those little time frame does add up. So instead of trying to do it all in one block, it's when you do the little times, and that makes a world of difference too. So always keep going for that one too. And speaking of Gary Vee, like, you know, like he shows like a daily vlog, and in the beginning I was thinking about, like, we're essentially doing a video every single day. Essentially, we're vlogging. Not necessarily. A lot of us are in front of the camera and we're sharing a piece of content, so it's more like a recording in one sitting, and then we do the edit on it too. But these guys, Gary Vee, Amin, Pressner, Chris Crucial, like, their channels are daily vlogs. They vlog their entire day on a daily basis. And there's a ton of editing that goes into it. So it's on another level. I tried that for one day, and that was just, it was pretty ridiculous. Like, the amount of effort you put into that. Of course, obviously, you get better at your editing, but I'm just not there at that level right now. But kudos to them for doing that on a daily basis. It takes a lot of work for that. Well, okay, cool. Other than that, the community has been awesome. You guys are probably one of the best communities ever. I mean, you guys love supporting one another with words of encouragement, with challenges and tags, and it's comforting to be in this kind of community because it shows that even for those that has missed a few days, the encouragement is like, hey, get back on it. No worries. You did 29 out of 30 is better than 15 out of 30. And that kind of encouragement is phenomenal. It's huge because we've all gained some level of improvement coming from this challenge. So I thought that was really big. And it was fun meeting people. The creator content, like, people were doing different things, and they're quite unique, and I think that's just amazing for that. So kudos to everyone who's been doing that. I wish I had more time to continue to check out other people's channels and just support as much as I can, but it's been quite a journey, so I'm excited too. Cool. Other than that, oh, hey, Tertia's in the house. Again, I don't know why I just went straight to the computer and tried to type. I'm going to type this time. Hi, Trisha. Cool. Thanks for joining in. I was just reflecting back on some of the learnings we did in SSSVEDA, and I was really contemplating about this yesterday. Absolutely, you're perfectly fine. I had a little technical difficulties in the beginning, and I had to restart the live stream. So you actually just came in literally just like a minute into it. So thank you for joining in. Appreciate it. And Trisha, if you like, as I'm going through my content, feel free to shoot in questions that comes along your way. I love answering questions on the hawk and on the fly, so definitely we'll do it. But there lies in the downfall, because I just lost my train of thought though. So yeah, I was talking about yes. Yeah, where was I talking about right when I came off? I know I was talking about, good Lord, that's the worst ever. Let's do this. I am sipping on some nice tea this time. This is a giant mug. Honey in your tea is fantastic, by the way. Okay. Yeah, I was talking about my learnings in SSSVEDA. Everyone's doing creative content. We're talking about the daily V, how much effort it goes into it, the engagement in the community, the encouragement, and I think, oh, I remember now what I was going to do. I was reflecting upon my very first day, and I remember some things. It's funny, if you guys watch my very first couple episodes into SSSVEDA, I didn't do any edits. I didn't know how to do any editing program. It was more of just, okay, it's day one. I don't have time to learn the editing program. I don't have time to buy one or do any of that. So what do? So I record straight from a camera, and I posted it raw, the way it is. I remember redoing my very first video like 15 times because I said something, I messed up on something, and I got to a point where like, okay, I can live with the minimal flaws and errors. But I remember my first 3 or 4 videos, it was straight from my phone and post, and it was just raw, unedited. That's so funny. I did like, that's a nice little reflection on it. So yeah, editing program does save a lot of time, so definitely invest in an editing program. I use iMovie on my wife's laptop. Yesterday, it wasn't available, so I did a live stream telling a story with my son in there. If you haven't checked that out yet, go ahead and check it out right here. And yeah, enjoy. You'll be able to see my son in there. He's a live audience listening and distracting, if you want to say that. Cool. Yeah, I realized I didn't know about that too. Tertia saying that's actually impressive. I assume that she's talking about like my first couple of videos, just recording and posting. Because the intention was just get it up there. And I didn't really care about all the semantics behind it. I just wanted to post it up there too. So that's a good reflection for me. And I did want to share a couple things with regarding like a 30-day challenge. So at the end of our 30-day challenge, we reflect back our journey. And it's great with the people and everything. But here's a couple things that you can definitely look back on yourself and realize what you came out of it. One of it is when you do a 30-day challenge, it holds space for you to take on something that may not have been able for you to take on because of your crowded life, your work, your overall day, and just even in your mind. So by taking on that, you really created space for that. You're committed, like, hey, no matter what goes in my life, I'm doing this. So think about that, like you really did 30 days of something and you committed to it. Because now you have the capacity to take on anything if you truly commit to it. So take that as a huge lesson that you've learned. I know I have, and I think regardless of how busy we are, if we prioritize, if we continue to do that, you'll definitely be able to take on anything new and anything you want to commit to. So kudos to that too. I think the other one would be they chunk out a big transformation down into like doable little practices. Because if I recall, in the very beginning, we felt like we had a lot of things we wanted to do all at once. I felt like I was going to do, if you watched in the beginning of my journey, it was like I was doing the vlogging, my stories, and then I wanted to do this vlogging journey and where I do edits and show what I've learned and stuff, and that was really taxing and it wasn't really feasible, but I understood like what was feasible for me and I was able to do it in little practices. Trisha says, commitment is the thing that makes the difference. Absolutely, you know, like I love that when we don't commit, you know, like that's like putting your word on the line. So it speaks a lot to you, to your integrity. So commitment goes a long way. That's why a lot of people are scared of it. That's for another day, another conversation. Actually, Tertia can probably speak about commitment very well as well too. So highly recommend. Also link her channel once this post and I'm able to edit and everything in the description below. Love her content. I think she's going to be amazing. She is amazing. She's going to go a long way. So Tertia, check her channel out. The last thing would be, it was hard, fast, and fun. That was the Veda challenge. I mean, we had to continuously either be creative or we document or we did something to just keep pushing and pushing ourselves, and it became fast. It became hard, but in the end of it, we look back on it, it was fun. I would probably say for a majority of us, it was more fun than it was anything else. Even though we struggled at some of the videos and some days, but it was a fun time, you know? SSSVEDA August? Anybody? There? Too soon. Too soon. Let's take a step back. Let's celebrate and think about that. Trisha says, totally no time for self-indulgence. We had to get the stuff out. Absolutely. It almost felt like, man, it was a sense of relief and sigh every time we post a video. Did it, I'm done with it. Versus like, man, I love that. I killed that one. And who knows, some of you might be feeling that way, but you know, like that kind of feeling came out and it was just, it was definitely interesting. So it's funny because I made the same comment regarding SSSVEDA August in my previous video. I think keep moving forward. His comment made me laugh. He was like, no, I'm not doing this ever again. I just love him. He's a character. He does great videos too, by the way. So cool. Wow, 13 minutes going on already. The last thing I want to talk about real quick is hashtag OMADIM. OMADIM. 1 mile a day in May. Man, I feel like I'm a rapper there, just flowing. Anyways, some things that I wanted to touch on would be, what are the parameters? What are the rules? And it's simple. It's just going to be 2 or 3 rules. One is simply, you have to do 1 mile a day in the month of May. So that could be walking, running, that could be biking, swimming, rowing, treadmills, ellipticals, whatever it is you want. Excuse me. You do it 1 mile a day. So the intention is to encourage people to get back into their health and fitness and start off something. And then if you want to continue more of that, whether it be your eating, whether you want to go 2 miles, 3 miles, if you want to work out after that, absolutely great for you. But bare minimum 1 mile a day in the month of May. Second requirement is that encouragement. So I'll probably be creating a Facebook page for this one. And since the majority of the people that's going to be doing this will be on the Facebook page, they're from my workplace. So I'll create a Facebook page, and so that way they can just go in there and post their days, encourage, and keep pushing one another. I'm interested in seeing, because like at work-wise, I'm planning to do this like at 11 o'clock in the middle of the day. It's a time where our company opens up for people to go do like a workout. They just clock out and do a workout. But at 11 o'clock every day, I'm going to have a group to come out and run outside in DC. I'll be interested in seeing how I'm going to record that. I mentioned this earlier. But still more to come on it. I'm planning a couple things, but hopefully I can take those clips and post it up and record and share it with you guys. It'll probably be multiple days at once, just because I'm not planning to do a vlog every day for that. So more to come on that one. Cool. 15 minutes in. This is the time frame that I wanted to call it quits. I just wanted to share those pieces of information with everybody, and just a big thank you to everyone. Personally, for me, the Veda challenge impact would be, one of my goals has been to start my own business, and I wanted to use YouTube as a platform to share my message, to share things I know and I'm passionate about. And from just doing the challenge itself, what has happened is now at work, there's other opportunities opening up. I'm starting to partner up with the cultural manager, and I was able to down the road work on some presentation, presenting more content and speaking to the leadership team. And it was just amazing how one thing can lead to another. And now I feel like, yeah, I'm on the right path to continue my journey of development and sharing that with everyone too. So super excited. Couldn't be more blessed and thankful for the Veda community. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Tertia, for coming in and being my audience member. I appreciate it very much. Other than that, that's all I have, guys. I still plan on doing a live stream every Saturday and Sunday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Did I say Eastern? It is Eastern Time. 8 a.m. Eastern Time on the weekend. And then I plan on doing a live stream Monday and Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So I couldn't commit to every single day, but I'll continue to put out content out there, and I'm interested in too. Trisha says, I think you have the power to start your own thing. You are supportive, encouraging, and you have vision. Go for it. Welcome. I was happy watching you. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Tertia. That means the world to me. That's a great way to start my day off. You're awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Cool. Thank you, guys. Until next time, take care. The SUKHUM Show signing out. 1, 2, 3.